it's also important to balance your life online and offline.
Yeah.
There are people who are doing good online, but when you meet them in person, it is different.
What are you posting? Is it relevant to be on social media? You've had a quarrel with your lover or with a friend or with a sister. Now all the chats are on the status. Yeah.
Social media provides us with opportunities of marketing our
that is
products. So it doesn't discriminate what you market. Yes, the platform is available, customers are there, but what are you marketing? Hello and welcome to the Wellness Podcast. My name is Susan and with me I have
Grace.
And today we are talking at a very interesting topic, social media. Social media refers to online platforms that people use to exchange information, create, share, and do a lot of marketing and just making their brands aware in the markets out there. So it could be in form of videos, texts, audios, everything that people use to make sure that they electronically share information is what we are talking about today. We believe that social media is such a powerful tool that has been used across to connect people globally. And today, before we do anything, I want us to get our quote for the day. And our quote is, "Your online presence is a reflection of yourself. Build it with kindness and authenticity." Yes, this is just an encouragement that whatever you put out on social media reflects who you are in real life. That means that you have to appropriately address yourself while you're on social media, because people will always form opinions about you based on what you post. So today we are going to talk about the things that you can do to make sure that you are presenting yourself appropriately on social media without getting on the other negative side of it, because it definitely has also the negative bit of it. So Grace, what do you think we, the social media users, should put in consideration when we are using social media?
Thank you. I think us as social media users, which is I think almost 90%, even the old people are using social media. It's not something for the young people alone. Even the old people are using social media. My mom is very good with TikTok. Yes, so the first thing is to be mindful of what you're posting, because social media is good. Yes, all these platforms are good. They help us to encourage others. Sometimes there is a lot personally I have learned from social media. So first and foremost, what are you posting? Before we now dive into how are these things impacting, how are people looking at you, you get. What are you posting? Is it relevant to be on social media? You've had a quarrel with your lover or with a friend or with a sister. Now all the chats are on the status. I remember there is this couple that I knew both the guy and the lady, and you would know when they had a quarrel. The statuses would start slowly. Then shortly after, they have now posted audios. Then men are this, women are this. You would know. You would just know that here there is a problem, because they didn't see what is for posting and what is for private. Yes, exactly. So first and foremost, what are you posting? Is it necessary to put it out there? Is it benefiting you in any way? Is it benefiting someone else in any way? Or are you just putting
for the sake of
everything that comes your way you want to post? And then there's also this other girl that you would know where she is and what she's doing at every point. If she has woken up, she'll post her woken up with a picture. Then after that, breakfast she takes. Then after that, lunch she takes. It's a security or what issue, because I know that at this time you're home. Now I know that you are at maybe Cosmo for lunch. Like I know your exact location, because you're updating
you're
updating me.
It
is good, but it is also
I think social media gives us a lot of opportunities to do so many things. But then it now comes back to us how we use them. Social media provides us with opportunities of marketing our products. So it doesn't discriminate what you market. Yes, the platform is available, customers are there, but what are you marketing? That's one thing. And also, when it comes to sharing information, how much is too much to share? like what are you putting out? Like, the opportunity is available to us, but how are you using it to better yourself? So I think one of the things you should consider when you're doing social media, depending on which platform that you're on, I believe one thing that you should be cautious about is your privacy as a person. Not everything is supposed to go online. Not everything is supposed to be. So let people know that they know a certain bit of you, but then there is this bit of you that people don't know. And unless someone is physically close to you, that they're able to say, oh, Grace posted this, but this is the opposite of what she posted.
Exactly.
But if you don't do that, if you don't consider your privacy as a person, people will be in your business. I've seen people, maybe they have breakups and they post, or they have a relationship and it's online. We know about it. Online in-laws, we know about it. And then when it ends, we demand to know what happened.
Exactly.
Because
it was our business, all of us.
Yeah, you involved us in the business to start with. So we shall demand to know the progress of how far. And if it ends, what happened? Oh yeah, tell us what happened, because you let us in your space, in your privacy in the first place.
We are very invested now. We are very invested. We need to know.
Actually, we call ourselves online in-laws. Like we have that entitlement because you involved us first in your business.
Yes. Also, I think respecting. Yes, you have talked about what are you posting about yourself. You know what is private and what is not, which you should also apply to people out there. I have your picture, I have a video of you maybe at your birthday, and I'm posting it without your consent. Supposing you did not want people to know that maybe you celebrated your birthday or not. Supposing you told people you have 2 birthdays. Now I've posted, now you have to explain to the other people who celebrated the first one
that why you are the second one.
Why you're born again another time.
That's
so
really true.
Respecting other people's privacy also. It's also, I think, part of the Constitution of Uganda. You're not supposed to post people without their consent, take their pictures, videos, even when they are your friends. You might have that kind of time and say, this is my friend, this is my sister, but have they accepted you to post? My sister gave birth of recent, and I have been wanting to post that baby with my entire heart. She's so cute, but I have to get consent from her mother. You get? I cannot just post because I'm her aunt. I'm going to post. No. You have to respect others. It's not just about you. It's my social media handle. I post what I want. You're posting me. You're posting my business. Post your own, okay, if you feel like you want to post everything. So respect people's privacy.
And I also think that we should be aware of the digital footprint that we leave on social media. I went back recently on my social media and deleted some pics I took like 2016 because they are nowhere close to the person that I am right now, because I'm like, what's this? That 2016, I think that's 10 plus years ago. But it's a whole different thing. So that means that whatever you put on social media now, later will reflect. People will go back, and there is a certain person who came out and critiqued something online. I'll not mention the person for purposes of privacy, because we're talking about privacy. This person spoke something years ago, and then years after, they are contrary to what they spoke. So people went back to the archives of social media and retrieved the information and said, but you said now versus what you're saying. Are you not being inconsistent? So people will always judge you based on your digital footprint. If you've been advocating for something 5 years ago and now you cannot advocate for it anymore, people will begin to compare. But you said,
But
what happened?
You said
what happened? So,
and also, I don't know. There is okay, mentioning names is hard. I almost mentioned the name. There is somebody who came out and was critiquing certain musicians that they can't sing well, what, and then they went and collected a video of her singing, and oh my god, like,
it was
when you watch that video, she's not allowed to say anything about anybody singing. Yes, she's not allowed to. She is not allowed to.
True.
And also on that Digital Footprint, I will mention the name here because I don't think you will know the person anyway. But the person will know themselves. So I have a friend, Jonah, and I was on Facebook sometime and I was scrolling, and then I find him. A picture of him in a Gomez. It's a very funny picture, so I took screenshots of it and I sent it to him, and I'm like, I kind of told him I'm going to post it on status, and it's like, what? Where did you get that picture? So this is something he posted long time
years ago,
and he has forgotten completely. And now it is not something he wants to probably be associated with anymore.
Right now, yes.
Exactly. So, but it's already there.
Yeah, that's why it's important to be mindful that whatever you're posting now will it be appropriate 10 years after.
Yeah.
Or it will not be. So if it will not be, please desist from putting it up. And I also think it's also important to balance your life online and offline.
Yeah.
There are people who are doing good online, but when you meet them in person, it is different. And even if someone wanted to give you a job or wanted to give you an opportunity, they will compare what you post versus the really you now. I remember my very first job that I got, I was put on a panel. They asked me for my social media handles. At first it sounded weird, but I said, I don't think I put anything that's compromising. So I was okay to give it out. So if you have something that you feel can put you in trouble, why post it?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, so it was after looking at those handles, they were saying, okay, this is okay. And I got the job. So I think what we put, people will always form opinions about us based on what you post online. If you post nonsense, they are going to take you as a nonsense person.
And sometimes people are going along with trends because it's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
But does it align with your values as a person? Yes, it's trending right now, but is it for you? There are things that come. Things come and go. Always. Trends are always going to come and go. There are those trends that were there and you really felt like, even right now, I'm sure there's a trend that
there's one
you're burning in your heart to do. Yes. But it's going to pass and there'll be a new one. But now, because you could not control that urge, or the peer pressure was too much to do with, you've stained your social media, your online presence and footprint. You've stained your online footprint in the name of a trend that is going to pass. And that footprint is going to stay for long. Somebody is going to pick it. And I don't know, of recent, I don't know if you've noticed, older movies, those movies that were there when we still had those big tapes, the ones that would put in a deck, you leave alone CDs, we are going backwards now. Those ones, somehow people have found those clips. They are out. Those videos of that time of our parents where people would be doing music videos in the sky, somehow they are found. So you might think that they will all find it. They will find it.
Yeah, for as long as you're on social media,
they will find it.
So I also think that we should also consider being authentic when we're on social media.
Yeah,
be yourself. There are people who use filters on social media, and when you look at their pics, they are good. When you meet them in person, the both of them will fight because they are not the same person. So just be yourself. Just be yourself. I've had scenarios where people do dates online. You exchange pictures, then you put in transport to go see the person physically, and you find a different thing. But what you've been fed with on social media is totally different from. So I think it's important for you to, you might not exactly be, but don't be far from what you're presenting to us.
Yeah.
Then
also I think verifying information. Social media has a lot of information. I remember there was a time when people kept posting that someone has died, and when you go and kind of follow it up, the person
is not true.
Yeah, it's not true. So if you are the person posting or the person getting information from social media, you should be able to first verify, is this information accurate or not, before you become the speaker.
You distribute it to the local avenues.
Exactly.
I have a problem with people who send messages on WhatsApp and are like, forward it to 10 people and you'll get this. That's scam. But people are sharing ignorantly. Someone picks and shares in different groups. But how authentic is that information? So I think it's also important
is that one
to verify.
of data. Yeah, there is that one of
free
data. Free data, MTN. I got it one time. I also went along with it. There's a time I went along with it. I saw one of the people I sent it to was my mom. And then she texted me and said, you broke up to me. Because like she knew it's
scam.
Yes, it is scam, but anyway, tough situations can also make you decide to try some things, but indeed it was.
And also I've seen this a lot, where I remember during COVID-19 we had some people that spread rumors that our president had died. The man was very hurt that he came back and said, why would you accuse me to be dead when I'm still alive? So people do a lot of propaganda online. So before you run with the rumor, make sure that it's true.
Yes,
because they will arrest you and will be no more.
Yeah, you can actually be arrested for defamation.
Yes,
and also, like why are you using social media for bad? Why are you using it to go and abuse somebody, to go and say bad things about maybe an organization, maybe a church? Why you're not seeing anything good in your entire life? You're sitting
that you can write about.
Thank you. Like something that is going to impact people out there, that is going to put good out in the world. You just want to post bad things.
Bad things only.
Yeah, you're looking for. Hey, these people did a podcast. Have you seen the whole? Did you see the whole? Like in the entire set, you somehow managed to zero down to a whole.
That's
use
true.
social media for good things. Use it to do good. Use it to spread the gospel. Use it to share an encouraging message. Use it to share a new skill. Use it to share a new recipe. Not just to
there is this recent trend where someone wants to get views. Actually, there is this increasing rate of wanting views and likes and comments. So you go and attack somebody who has nothing on you. You attack them, they respond. Now people begin getting sides. I am team so and so, I'm team so and so. But the question is, why are you doing all that? Like you now begin verbal exchange. Like all over social media. It might sound good to you at the moment, but then it will stain your image with time.
Yeah, that is true. And there's also this thing where people say publicity is publicity, whether it's good or bad. I think as a person, you should sit back and really think, why do I want bad publicity? Because I must have publicity. That means you're on social media for all the wrong reasons.
Not for
you have a lot of work to do on yourself, which is good that you're watching this podcast, because that is what we are here for. We are here for that growth that you require.
And also the fact that social media gives us an opportunity to exchange information or to share, that doesn't mean that you will copy somebody's content and you don't give them credit. Please, if you copy an article that doesn't belong to you, didn't sit down to write it, always a credit, like give people that wrote it the credit. That is very appropriate, because I've seen people being sued over content. You used my article, you used my video without my knowledge, you used this. So make sure that you're in the right terms with the content creators that you are using their content for.
And then also as you're sharing, as you're posting, let's say you have finished to make your video, you're finished to write your article, you're finished to take your picture and caption it, you're finished what else you finish to stitch somebody's video, watch it again, think about it again. Don't just post. Don't just post. Think about it. How is this going to impact? Is this helpful? Or am I just, because it is a trend? Or
because I have a smartphone, so I can easily just post whatever.
Yes, exactly. Actually, there's an old lady. I don't even know how I reached that video, but there was somebody that stitched that video of an old lady who seemed like she just had her phone with her
for the first time,
and the video was weird, and this lady was saying, if this is your grandmother, please help her, because it seemed like she was, how you're not sure how the camera is working and you're in your house video privately. And you know how you be at home.
Testing the camera.
Yeah, you're testing the camera
without knowing that you're actually live.
And the grandmother had posted video on social media. So this lady was informing that, please, if this is your grandmother, please go and show her how to use
the phone.
Yes.
Because I think I came across that video where people were saying another smartphone in wrong hands. like people kept, they made fun of it.
Yeah.
But the lady needed help. Because maybe she didn't know how to operate the phone.
Yeah, but now you know how to operate the phone. Please watch your content, read your article, check your caption, and find out, is it something worth posting or not before you post it.
And again, for any reason, avoid offensive content. Anything that doesn't glorify God, avoid that content, because it's going to fall back to you. People will align you with it. They will be like, this one who abuses people online. Like me, the moment you start abusing people, there's nothing I'm going to listen from you again. Like, you can't use the same mouth to speak good and then also use that same mouth to really give out offensive content. As a Christian, at least. You may not be a Christian, but morally, you're not supposed to do that.
Yes, but even if you're not a Christian, there is content that uplifts, even if you're not saying a verse or you're not reading or saying a sermon. There is content that uplifts people. There is content that improves people's lives. Content about food, recipes. If you feel like you want to abuse, use that mouth to sing a song. Okay, sing it in a funny voice and let you get.
And I think lastly, as we conclude, it's important to stay on track of what's happening. Don't be left behind. Make sure that whatever comes up, you stay updated. It's one way, because you'll bring a trend that is 2 weeks old and people are on a new thing. For you, you're still in analog. So it's important to just stay on track.
So in this in this fast-paced world where trends are changing every day, you need to be updated. But as you are updated, as your own trend, do not forget to be mindful of what you're posting, to be mindful of your privacy, be mindful of other people's privacy, and use social media the wise way and the right way. Social media is good, but if you use it the wrong way, it can go bad. Thank you for joining us on the Wellness Podcast. And remember, wellness is a journey, not a destination. And today you can begin with using social media appropriately. Thank you for watching the Wellness Podcast. I hope you were blessed. Let us know in the comment section where you are watching from, your views, and what you would like us to talk about next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.